Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Apollo1 here, today with another 200 plus. It is a 210-4 on the map raid, unfortunately, but it's nevertheless still impressive with the silenced MP7. And, it's still an exciting gameplay, and he gets a lot of gun kills. And I know people are getting tired of seeing, raid and stuff, but, it's this, especially this game, in this commentary, I'm going to be taking the time to tell you guys a story. But before I get into the story, I'm going to go through the player a little bit. This is a gameplay by Breaking Streaks, Carnage Breaking Streaks, and he is an insane player. He doesn't reverse boost, as a lot of people hate that, and I can understand why. But he has a 7 KD and about 1,000 score per minute, so he's a ridiculous player. And like I was talking about in the last a few days ago, when he got the 125-4 non-lethals with the double nuclear, 62 gun streak, and 16,000 score, I was talking about risk taking and playing a gameplay, playing your game while risk taking, and that makes for the best gameplays there can possibly be, and he's definitely that kind of player. That's why I think, I'm not sure if he played Modern Warfare 3 very much, but I think he would be an insanely good player on Modern Warfare 3, just because it's, just the way he plays, you can kind of see that just the way he plays, it looks like Modern Warfare 3, and I think he'll be a good Modern Warfare 4 player if that's what the next Call of Duty is. But yeah, he's a crazy gameplay kind of guy, but make sure you go check him out and subscribe to his channel if you like gameplays like this. And like I said, he goes for non-lethals, and he gets 200 pluses, so he has the whole game in his hands. He gets all the gameplays there are. He has a 100 or 98 kill non-lethal gameplay with a shotgun on his channel, and that's ridiculous. So definitely go check his channel out, and your subscription's definitely worth putting onto his channel. But anyways, guys, I do want to tell you guys a little story. As we're getting further into Black Ops 2, and on the Carnage Clan channel, we've decided that we're going to start telling you guys stories and doing commentaries that aren't related as much to the gameplay, but more related to personal stories and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, so basically, not many of you guys know, but I have extremely bad luck. Well, not necessarily bad luck, but kind of stupid luck, I'd say. And, stupid things happen to me, and it's sometimes just annoying and crazy. So I'm going to tell you a story about a Friday afternoon. I got home from school, and I was so excited. It was a really tough week with tests and all that school stuff. It just was terrible, and I was so excited to get home and just sit back, relax, be able to sleep in, and just enjoy the weekend, not have to do anything. And so I get home, and my parents had told me that morning that they weren't going to be home on Friday when I got home. So I had to bring a house key with me so I could get into the house when I got back. Now, when I got back, I, opened the door, and we have a alarm system in our house, and when I got home, I opened the door, and I heard beep, 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 and I was like, what's that? And I realized that the alarm system was activated, and at the time it was new, and I had no idea how to use it, and I didn't know what the code was or anything. And I went up to it, and I started pressing things that I thought it would work, and enter and all this stuff, and 30 seconds, I started counting down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it went off. It was the loudest alarm ever, and just this huge alarm going off, and extremely loud. I was started panicking. I had no idea what to do, and all of a sudden, I tried to call my dad and mom to get the code, and I didn't know what to do, so I called them to see what, oh, by the way, that was a 122 kill round, by the way, but yeah, I tried to call to ask them what I should do, and, I picked up the phone and called, and all of a sudden, a lady was on the other side of the phone, and I was like, hello? and she was like, hello, this is the, and I was like, what the, I just hung up. I didn't even know what was going on, so I just hung up, and then I tried calling again. It was just flat. The phone was flat. Then I called again, and finally I got through to my dad and asked him, and he was freaking out because he could hear the huge alarm, loud alarm in the background, and he was freaking out too, and he said, you know, go call, he told me where the card is to call the alarm system, and I called, and they said that someone had hung up on them, and I guess that person that was calling was the alarm company, because when you try to call someone after the alarm goes off, it's attached to the phone line so that you can't make calls out of the house from, you know, once it goes off. So they thought that I was a burglar that had tried to call someone and then hung up on them, realizing it was the alarm company. So they said that there's nothing at this point that they could do about it. And by the way, he did pick up a nuclear, but there was nothing that he could do about it, and that the police was on the way. And at this point, I didn't know what to do. I was kind of panicking a little bit. I didn't want to get shot on that Friday afternoon. You know, I was just getting home from school, of course, just couldn't wait to get on, you know, play some Xbox, sleep, and just relax. And of course, I had to deal with this mess, and it sucked. And then about 20, or actually like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I look outside and there's about 4 cop cars with lights flashing, sirens going, and yeah, they're pulled up in my driveway, and one cop is coming up the driveway with his hand on the holster, and 2 other cops going in the backyard, and I was in panic mode. I didn't want to get shot. I was just praying that I wouldn't get shot. And they said, all of a sudden the doorbell rang, and they said, please open the door. So I opened the door, my hands on top of my head, and they were like, what's going on? Because I guess they realized immediately that I wasn't a burglar or anything, and I said, we know this alarm system's new, and I'm not familiar with it. I'm not a burglar. I am here. I gave them my name, and we got it sorted out eventually. But it was pretty scary, and my life was flashing before my eyes, and you know, it was crazy. But yeah, that's kind of the luck that I have to go through sometimes. It's just so bad. And stupid things happen to me. I have probably another 10 stories I can tell you guys, but that's the story of today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and you know, leave in the comments section below if you guys like these kind of things. If you want to see more commentaries like this on the Carnage Clan channel, leave suggestions on things you guys want to hear about, maybe news that you guys want to hear about, Call of Duty related or whatever. But anyways, guys, it's been Apollo 1, and I'm out. 210 to 4 by Breaking Streaks. Go subscribe to him.